Oh wow, that's quite a glare out here, but the weather is clear and sunny and not raining, thank God. Today is the amateur radio field day that is happening all around the country. Here in Whitney, the closest one we've got is this little one in Clifton at the West Shore Community Center, or West Shore Civic Association. The Lake Whitney Amateur Radio Society, Hill County Amateur Radio Emergency Services, is working on their field day, and I wanted to do a quick live stream of what's going on so you can see what a field day looks like, at least out here in the Whitney area. So let me flip this. Okay, so West Shore Civic Association, Lake Whitney Amateur Radio Society. We've got, this is one of the posters that we've put up. What is it? 560 FM 3118. And this is a 24-hour event. These guys started at 1 o'clock, so they will go all night and end tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And over here you can see some of the radio towers that they put up, or antennas, not radio towers, but antennas that they put up. Poor Gary's over there kind of trying to hang on while I'm dragging him around. But yeah, they've got these antennas up, and then they've got a bunch of stuff going on inside. So let's go check this out. And oh look, there's a little free library here too with books in it. So over here they've got this screen kind of keeping track of stuff. Recent contacts. This is a nationwide contest, and they get points for all the different things that they do. Hello, I'm live streaming. So over here there is a proclamation that we did as the city of Whitney for Amateur Radio Week, and they'll get 100 points for that. Brought some watermelon from Woodman Life, and oh, here. Let's go check out everybody in here first. So this is where a lot of the stuff is happening. They got radio out here, and you got a radio in here, working on making contacts. How old are you? 14. 14. She is 14, guys. Got her license, making contacts all around the world. How many countries have you gotten to talk to people outside the country?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You got one Quebec contact as a club right now.
All right. Nice.
No DX. No.
Oh.
Outside the country.
And
57 contacts. They had East Massachusetts, East New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, D.C., South Carolina, Kentucky, North Carolina. Say it now.
Say what? November Zulu 5 Tango.
Gotta say it loud. Like
Yes, not loud. I'm not used to being loud.
it's North Carolina. He's on the radio right now.
wow. So yeah, they're working on making contacts and keeping track of how many contacts they're making and where. And then you got the guys in the other room. Hi guys, you're live on Facebook.
Hey.
So we saw them in the other room sharing all the stuff on the radio in November Zulu 5 Tango. And that is the event call sign, right?
Yes, that's our club call sign.
Club call sign.
The Lake Whitney Amateur Radio Society.
Fantastic. And what you got set up over here? You guys aren't quite as loud and chattery over here as they were in the other room.
Over here, we're running a digital mode and making contacts. I don't know how well you can see the screens. You can see all the contacts we've made, the call signs, where they're at, Illinois, Oregon, Eastern Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Indiana, Wisconsin.
So he was telling me a little bit about that part over there. So that he's
Yes.
looking at the same screen that you are on his computer.
They're all tied together.
But you guys are doing something a little bit different over here on this computer.
Yes. This computer is actually controlling that radio.
Wow. Okay.
And it is making digital contacts. All we have to do is click and make contacts. So
Nice.
we're hoping this kind of stuff will get younger people interested.
Right?
It's
A
digital.
little bit more tech.
Yes, so they don't have to talk. None of the kids talk anymore.
Right. Nice. Okay. Thank you guys.
Did he pull up the map for you that shows the whole country and everywhere we've made contact?
Not yet.
He can pull it up on that big screen.
That one in the
Or is Dave in here?
he's in here with Aurora.
He can pull it up in here too.
Sure.
73.
Can you pull up the map, the country map, and let her film it?
Yeah, but how do I log this first?
What?
Do I just hit enter?
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
Boom! You made the contact.
Can you pull up where she can get a picture of the country map of all the...
Yeah.
There you go. There's a picture of all the places we've made contact so far.
Just since 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Yes.
And Aurora just made her first contact of the day.
Woohoo!
Yay! Yay!
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I still want to record you on my radio.
Right.
Awesome.
The radio's got an automatic feature. I can record her voice and keep punching it until they answer,
Okay.
and then they're more likely to answer a woman.
Ah. Play that demographics card. Absolutely.
I'm on an icon. Hit filter. I hit get narrow up here. That puts me on narrow FM, huh? Or is that a narrow filter?
Yeah. So this is where people get to work out how to use the system. An FCC ham radio license is basically a license to practice, because you cannot really practice if you do not have a license, and you want to know how to use your equipment. So let me pull this up again. So this is the ARRL website. These are the guys that have basically put this on. And this is a page that talks about how amateur radio is accessible. So even if you're sitting at home and you don't feel like you have the physical skills to be able to go out and do a lot of stuff, getting your ham radio license is a really great way to help be useful service to the community around you. This is about knowledge and knowing how to get this stuff done. So here back at their home, this is more about their field day, their Radio Connects field day. And if I click on these rules right here, rules and resources, and this is where you've got a lot of stuff. They have a lot of things that they have to do and how they're allowed to do it. So that's the ARRL stuff. This was kind of interesting. I've been working on studying for my ham radio test, so keeping track of the questions and what I've been missing and taking practice test after practice test after practice test, and I'm getting ready to take my test. I was kind of hoping to take it today, but they had a family conflict, so I'll have to wait on that. But one of the questions that I thought was kind of hilarious as someone who does a lot of, English grammar stuff was this question: which instrument can be used to determine SWR? And that's standing wave ratio, right? And so they've got these options, and I just laughed at C, iambic pentameter. And so I knew that it was not iambic pentameter. You don't have to know anything about radio to be able to eliminate that as a possible answer. But I figured, let's see what ChatGPT has to say about ham radio in iambic pentameter. So I asked them to write a poem in iambic pentameter about ham radio. So, the voice beyond the sky. Upon a desk where wires snake and hum, a voice awakens static's gentle drum. The dial turns with care, the wave aligns, and suddenly the air is laced with signs. From mountain tops to ships upon the sea, the signals dance in grand invisibility. A whispered call CQ breaks through the night, a spark of life in silent, boundless flight. Through solar storms and winds of charged intent, the ham transmits with wonder, passion spent. No need for screens or global internet. This is the bond the old world won't forget. Two souls connect through Morse or echoed tone. Though continents apart, they're not alone. In static snow, a friendship may arise, a voice, a name beneath the roaming skies. O noble art of coil and circuit board, where knowledge, heart, and hobby are restored. May every wave that leaps from earth to space still find a kindred voice in some far place. So that was the iambic pentameter on ham radio itself. But then I said, well, let's get a little bit more specific. Which instrument can be used to determine SWR? And so I said, let's write an iambic pentameter poem about this specific question. And ChatGPT did not disappoint. I read this at the Ham Radio Club Saturday at the library just to make sure that it was actually correct, because, you got to double check AI. So this is to gauge the match, determining the ratio. To tune the line where voice and signal flow, you seek the point where power loves to go. For standing waves, if echoed back in part, can steal your strength and strain your circuit's heart. Begin with rig and meter close at hand, and coaxial cable firm at your command. Connect with care, the grounding must be sound, for truth in reading needs a stable ground. Now set your rig to low but steady tone, and speak to test, though you are not alone. Observe the gauge the forward reading shows, how much you send before reflection grows. Then flip the switch and take the second read, the echoed power drifting back with speed. Compare the two, the ratio is clear, how much returns and what remains sincere. A 1-to-1 reveals a perfect match, where all your wattage slips through every latch. But higher still, like 3 or more to 1, means something's wrong beneath the wire run. Too much returned may heat the final stage and stress your rig with silent hidden rage. So tweak the length or tune with care and pride, adjust the match and let the losses slide. For when the ratio stands calm and low, your signal soars where distant voices grow. The art is learned where science meets with lore, and hams will talk from shore to distant shore. So that was pretty impressive, I thought. And they kind of messed up on their first try at this and decided that SWR is 3 syllables, and it's not. So even when they tried to correct it, they still said SWR as 4 syllables instead of SWR. So ChatGPT is still learning how to write poems. So yes, field day. There's some watermelon. There's a proclamation to check out. And FYI, putting on my council member hat, there is a Pop-In with the People event this Thursday, July 3rd, at the library. So there will probably be a quorum, but we will not be discussing council business. We'll just be talking with people. So come get a popsicle. Come say hi. I do plan to be there. And if you're interested in keeping up with the big happenings in the little town of Whitney, give me a call, 682-209-7015. Or you can contact me via email, amy.tealforliberty@gmail.com. This is one of the little doorknob hangers. I'm walking around letting people know about what's going on. This ham radio field day was put on there, as well as information about our wastewater treatment plant, transparency, library, ISD. We have budget workshops coming up, so that's going to be a big deal. But anyway, field day, ARRL.org, field day. Check it out, get your ham license. I mean, if a 14-year-old can get it, you can get it. And I plan to have my call signed soon. So thanks, everybody.